because I want to go back to, or I'm trying to go back to like streaming ESO daily, because I did that for like a couple days, or like a month-ish. No, not even like like a week or two before everything happened. So doing that now again, hopefully. But yeah. Really bad at the game and trying to figure out my controls again. Still forget them all. Where is my next task? Okay. If I remember which one it is, this. That's right, I was running off to do something. Where was I running off to? Oh yeah, I wanted to run down there real quick. Oh. Cool. Oh, that's right, I can click on shit. Did ya blow your brains out?
That felt good and hurt at the same time.
Oh, I know that feeling all too well. It's always fun when you sneeze and it hurts, but also feels great. I realize I've been way too addicted to Valorant lately. My god. That's all I've been doing, basically. It's been fun, though. I really wish I had people to play with.
Yeah.
Because it is toxic as hell.
We can still play Overwatch with each other.
I'm gonna probably I think Overwatch is at the point where it's like I think I'm just gonna wait for it to come out before I start playing again. Because I've played the beta. I've played all there is to the beta. I don't really care anymore. Now it's just a bunch of people who are playing the beta too much for some reason, even though there's nothing gained from it. To me, that's part of the issue, is just nothing gained. I don't like playing... Unfortunately, I've gotten to a point where I don't like playing games unless there's something to be gained inside the game. Some type of progress. Not just a skill improvement. Even if it is literally just like, for instance, Siege, with the number for the level being there. Doesn't do anything, there's no reason for it, it's just there. But it still gives me something to kind of watch go up. I can watch big number get bigger. It proves that I've played the game a lot. Whereas currently Overwatch 2 beta, there's nothing there to prove anything. So in my head, I feel like it's a massive waste of time. Unfortunately.
I think it's fun. It's not a waste of time, it's fun.
You find it fun. It's a competitive game. And my competitive nature does take full effect on it.
Take everything so seriously then.
Bingo! That's my issue. I take every competitive game seriously. It's not intentional. It just happens. I'm a competitive player. Hence why I don't play anything competitive for stream. Because I get too angry. Granted, I have calmed down a shit ton more, but... I'm still not confident in being able to play a competitive game on stream. It's just pointless. It's just me being angry. That's it. I mean, sure, some people enjoy watching people be angry, but I personally don't want to be the victim or the person who is angry. I wonder, is there anybody around that's doing this one? This thing dead? Somebody already killed this thing. Where's the corpse? Must have despawned. It's been dead for a while. Rip. Alright, let's go there. Oops. That's F. I wish, or I can't. I'm like, one of the things I'm truly waiting for right now is just what is it? Had something on my mind. Oh yeah, Siege to get its cross progression. Once Siege gets a cross progression, then I can play that. Because that'll probably be when they also add full
You know,
crossplay.
none of us are gonna play with you because we're not playing with so PC dickbags.
Yeah. I don't really care. See, the only reason why I'm waiting for that is so that way I can play Siege on the PC and the time and money I've put into the game aren't just thrown away. Like Apex, because Apex will never have cross progression. They've said last year that they were working on it, but don't expect it. Which in my head is like, why even say anything in that case if you don't actually plan on truly working on it at any point? Oh shit, I forgot to bring that up too. Pull this over real quick.
Oh, there's a big man! There's a big man!
Oh. Mute that to make sure that's up so I can see on it. Cool. Okay. Man, it's amazing. So, I don't know what No Man's Sky has done recently, but it seems to have gotten another influx of players. Must have had a pretty big update recently again. Because, who is it? One of the fucking Destiny YouTubers that I used to watch all the time, or streamers I should say, King Gathalion, he's finally come back. It was, well, I think he came back like a month or so ago, but he was gone for I think 3 or 4 years, maybe. He just kind of, well, I can't say he just disappeared, but because I didn't watch him for a bit, and suddenly he had disappeared, and I was just sad. I currently look out like without any outfit. Okay, I don't look bad. I'm not atrocious, so. Like West.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors.
Ow.
Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute.
Is this an actual card mini game?
Hey there, you've got a
I don't
hungry
wanna
look.
touch it.
The eye of a... It's a game, of course. A card game, to be precise. Full of twists and thrills and canyon-deep strategy. I've been traveling around recruiting new players. It's been a lot of walking, but seeing the joy of new... Ha! Hooked another one! If you want to learn the game, you should travel to Gonfalon Bay on High Isle and talk to my friend Bragus. You'll find him at the City Gaming Hall. He'll get you sorted. I wish you safe travels and good luck in the game.
I don't care. I do not care about side quests. God damn it. I do not care about card games. I don't really care for many games.
It's harmless. Oh, Tertia, you idiot. No wonder he hasn't... Is there something you want? I'd like to be left alone right now. Body? Ring? Oh, Riemann on high. What's this about? Aloysius wrote this? And he's dead? This makes no sense. Howling? Chicken coops? It was just a mangy mutt. I don't even think it was rabid, let alone... Oh no, Aloysius. You poor fool. He wasn't cursed. He was hallucinating. The toad that Argonian used to ease his pain must have been too strong for him. Aloysius convinced himself he was a werewolf, and he... This is the second worst proposal I've ever had. I was once kidnapped by a crazed Sulzon warlord and offered the heads of my neighbors as a dowry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Jesus Christ.
I've had more than a dozen failed engagements in my life. If anyone here is cursed, it's me. But it's not all bad news. Aloysius didn't run off and leave me like half the others. He even gave his life to protect me. I've never had anyone love me that much. Is it wrong that makes me happy? Take this for delivering my betrothed's last wishes. It was kind of you. I wonder if the Temple of Mara would marry us posthumously. It was his dying wish, after all. Maybe I should employ a priest of Arche for the ceremony, so he can pass on without regrets? Well, why not? I've had absolutely no luck with the living, and it's what he wanted. I'd rather die a widow than an old maid. It's not like this is how I dreamed of getting married, but after being jilted so many times, I may as well marry a man who can't change his mind. You may not,
I guess.
but for your
One way.
sake, I hope you never have to.
Terrible, but... Alright, what do I have for my next quest? Just the main quest? Where's that at? In the center. Do I have fast travel there? Yes. That was weird.
Those waking flame cultists.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do the daily dungeon shit.
Whatever for?
Where's
Kenyon's
my-
barely civilized.
Okay, I was just going towards one. There it is.
How should I know?
It's that guy's run. What the fuck?
Cultist?
Well, no one thought Vandacia was a cultist, and look how that turned out. Those mercenaries are still...
Alright, I need to do inventory management.
Trade with...
A lot better. It's medium, don't care. I really don't care too much. Light damage is still better. No. Yes. No. Cool, that should be good. Damn it. Oh, real quick, actually. Let me go through and use everything that I need to. One, this. Oops. Wait. I didn't have a necklace equipped. What the fuck? Cool. This one's better.
Nothing exciting ever happened here.
Okay. That should be good.
Stingy customer.
Actually, do I have poisons on? Yes, I do have poison on there. And then... do that. Cool. Where's the horse trainer? There he is.
If your mount gets...
we go with speed? No. First.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference?
No, it was not.
Get some getting used to.
Everything's a JoJo's reference you think I know.
Yeah, being alive is a JoJo reference. It's also a reference to every other show, every other game, and every other.
Something's going on, isn't it?
It's life is a
Seems like
reference to
every
life. Did
Blackfin
you know
Legionnaire
that?
is in a hurry
Life
today.
is a reference to
guess.
JoJo.
Audacious coming for
Yeah,
us.
JoJo is a reference to life.
Don't incept me like that.
I know the place. It's an old Imperial garrison, isn't it? I passed by it during my
Everything
travels
is a
after Varen's
reference to
forces released me
everything.
From my vault. A fort is more defensible than Gideon anyway. I see the logic. But aren't you coming with us? I swear to protect the twins in your absence. I took Xyna at her word, and it nearly cost Kalia and Destron their lives. I'll die before I put them in danger again.
What do you want?
Up here. I don't think it is. Sad. I did not mean to do the combat roll, but it works. Talk to this man.
You there, Greetings. I bear a message to you from the sly T1, spy master in service to Keshu the Blackfin. Ahem. It reads, meet me at the graveyard east of Gideon. Need your help. Urgent. T1 did not want to disclose too many details. This is a private matter, and he is always careful with information. I am sorry I cannot tell you more. I am but the messenger. He awaits you in the graveyard. He will tell you everything there. I erect the spine of gratitude. Do not let T1's desire for discretion worry you. Please, go to the graveyard. Help him if you can. He is egg brother to me, along with Keshu, Basharuk, and Zosin. We grew up together in the village of Sikat Yol.
Uncomfortable.
If you trust Keshu, you can trust T1. But I should let him speak for himself once you meet with him. It is a quiet place where secrets can safely be spoken aloud. But as Spy Master, T1 could achieve the same secrecy in many places inside the city walls. It is curious, but that is between you and T1. The graveyard lies to the east.
Alright. There's one. Isn't there another one over here? Or am I not able to accept all of them? I don't think I can accept them all. Oh wait, no. What? I'm confused now. Oh, no, there it is.
The Order of the Weeping Flame has an army. They're marching on Gideon.
Damn cultists. The Blackfin Legion will give them what for.
I thought you said soldiers were useless and like the Order of the Weeping
I picked it up.
Mercenaries will be laid
I already know what that is. Yeah. I'll keep it on, but I probably will never do that. I just do not care for PvP. I never will care for PvP in this game. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe once I have a fully built character, I actually will. I've given it a try. It's not fun to do alone. How did I know I have a button to summon my horse. How do I do so? I will remember the button. That is not the button. I know it. I clicked it before when I was... Aha! H. H for horse. Yes.
H for horse. H for
Even though
F.
it's like a big old cat, but...
I told you not
I actually
to
think that was
spook
just the
him.
default bind.
I was perfectly civil.
Well,
Your brand of civility.
I think we've had way more awkward conversation than this, but have you ever had your headset on and your remote in one hand and you're just walking around and the cord decided to get caught and you're not wearing literally anything, and then when you go to grab the fucking pop out of the fridge, you fucking strangle yourself?
Do you not wear underwear, at least?
Dude, I got home from work, took a shower, and I have not put on clothes since.
I just sit around in my underwear all day.
Oh, no, I live by myself and I have enough self-confidence to be naked around myself.
I mean, it's not that I don't have self-confidence, it's just uncomfortable to feel everything on my bare ass.
Oh, when you turn on the AC, holy shit, it's fucking great.
I just want to remind you, I am streaming. Granted, I don't really care.
You get... I swear to God, if you end up going somewhere with streaming and that gets clipped...
It'll be a viral clip in the future, don't worry. I didn't realize we were just gonna run like that. I might end up dying. This is bad.
Oh my God,
Luckily.
it's 76 degrees in my apartment.
I
What
have speed boost for a reason. I didn't realize we were just... Oh wait, it's the healer? Is it the healer that's kiting so heavily? You know what, as long as he... Wait, we're just kiting the boss as well? Hold up. We are legitimately just kiting everything. Okay. Just throw down my ult real quick, and hopefully everything dies. That was a lot of dead things. Did we kill the boss? I have no idea whether or not we killed any of the bosses. That's what he's doing, just doing dailies. I have no idea whether or not we even killed the boss. I didn't see like boss reward drop. Oh, my speed boost. Cause I'm a slow bitch. I'm not max level yet, unfortunately.
What's good?
Hi.
Did a tornado go through, or was it just a warning?
It's just a warning.
Currently streaming, just to let you know.
Solid.
I'm playing ESO. So I've been playing I have been playing a little bit of League. Here and
Yeah?
there. I've been doing a kind of like a daily match of ARAM, just to kind of learn characters and items.
Uh-huh.
I can understand why you enjoy, what is it, Darius? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that now. I kind of...
You know, you throw, you catch, you throw, you catch, you throw, you catch, you
It
throw,
was
you
kind
catch, you
of
throw, you catch.
stupid. Like, I still don't
And
know
then you
what I'm
get
building.
two going. It's awesome when you get fucking two going, because you can just be like, oh, and then they run away, and you throw it, and they're like almost by their tower, and it hits them, and you come back and you just get it, and it's like, oh, fuck you, bitches! 13 minutes in, you can get yourself an Infinity Edge if you're good.
Also, what is it? Fault is getting really close to getting to PlayStation, or I think maybe it's getting pretty far in its development. That's for sure, because it's officially gone free to play. So I believe it's out of its beta.
Nice. I have been sober for, well, since last time I joined party.
Nice.
I still have yet to feel better.
Hey, Marky, most of the time when I'm talking to someone
Not me.
texting, it's not.
Not
It's
me.
most of the time it's not you. Okay.
Nope. I'd make fun of you and call you stupid.
Very true.
No, man, I've been in the bathroom getting sick.
So it wasn't Malarkey I made laugh. It was Chris.
So what have you been doing that's making you sick?
I suffer from
Chronic big dick back energy.
something. I just smoked too much weed, and then just the weed I was smoking was causing me. It's yeah. So I have to stop smoking weed for like 15 days until I stop getting sick, and the problem is I'm just getting more sick as the days go by. As I sit here and I look at my jar of num-nums being like, I want to smoke you, but I
Why don't you
can't.
just do edibles?
Dude, it's the same thing. I'm reacting to the THC and the terpenes in the fucking stuff.
Maybe you gained a allergic reaction.
No, I'm not allergic to reaction. I'm going to the doctor. I know what I'm going through.
I also realized how bad I am at like focusing on one thing or having like downtime when I'm on my computer, because I've been playing a lot of Valorant in between matches or whenever I die and it's like early game. Like I always have like a YouTube video or stream up. 2, I started playing Pokemon Renegade Platinum. So I'm sitting here playing Valorant, watching a YouTuber stream, and playing Pokemon all at the same time.
Renegade Platinum?
Renegade Platinum is just a harder version of Pokemon Platinum. Basically, it brings in it changes a bunch of Pokemon that can spawn in areas. It adds like all of like Gen 1, Gen 2, or like basically every Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 4 you can get throughout the game without getting to the end game. It also makes it to where the AI are smarter. The AI all AI have teams that are built for competitive
play. Alright guys, I gotta
basically.
go use the bucket. If I feel like I'm not gonna get sick later, then you guys want a joint.
Alright. Smoke your legs. But teams are built competitive players. And it's not easy. It's meant to make the game a lot harder, and especially if you're nuzlocking it. Because if you are playing through it normally, it is a little bit easier because you do get like a shit ton of Pokemon. For instance, you get all of the starters from Gen 1, 2, 3, and 4 fairly early on. So you get 12 technically pseudo-legendaries, and then like really early on.
I swear to God, from Gen 1, they have always given like you get like more XP for those Pokemon than other Pokemon. Just level up so quickly.
But yeah, Renegade Platinum is just a harder version of Platinum. It adds a little bit more story, and you know how like there's the allies that you get kind of that you have to escort around every now and then.
Yeah, oh god, there's only one.
Most of the time, you have to battle them instead of doing the escort. I think, or it's you battle them then do the escort. I don't remember.
Like, there's only one part where you have to escort a guy. And
No,
that's in the Dark Forest.
There's the forest where you have to escort. What is her name? Cheryl, I believe, who has the Blissey. There's Iron Island, which you can skip, but in Renegade Platinum, this is a prime example of something. Renegade Platinum, you cannot skip Iron Ireland, so you have to go there, which has the guy who has the Lucario who gives you the Riolu egg.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's like 2 other trainers that you can find that are kind of side, but I believe you actually have to do them and you have to fight them. They also add some secret hidden fights that are meant to fuck you up. And again, the fights are meant to be extremely hard. One of the harder fights that people will talk about when it comes to at least doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, basically putting the level cap on, not using items, and you know, you lose it, and then your basic Nuzlocke is the last fight with Cyrus, because you know how annoying that fight with Cyrus can be, right? When you're in the dimension world, the boss of Team Galactic.
Oh yeah.
When you're in the dimensional world, okay. So when you fight Cyrus for the last time, you have to fight him with. You have to do a duel battle where he uses Dialga and Palkia. And then, right after that battle, you go into a second battle with him with no healing or anything like that, no downtime to heal with items or something like that. You go straight into a second battle where he uses his normal team. Again, built for competitive play. So it's a really rough challenge if you are not ready for it. But it's fun. It just makes the game a lot more entertaining because it's a little bit harder, whereas it's really easy. And then again, if you just play through Pokemon, like any Pokemon game with the hardcore Nuzlocke rules, it makes it slightly harder because you can't over-level. That's the whole idea of the hardcore
I told
Nuzlocke.
you not to spook him. I was perfectly civil. Your brand of civility leaves much to be desired. Good. You've arrived.
Like, I would suggest highly, if you want to enjoy the games more, try doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. Makes it a little bit more hard, or makes it a little bit more challenging, but that challenge can make Pokemon a lot more entertaining. Can I grab this yet? No. I did not level that up enough. Okay. Grab that.
Your punctuality is appreciated. I am T.
Sorry. I had to do that.
Your punctuality is appreciated. I am T1, Spy Master of the Blackfin Legion.
But I mainly only play Pokemon stuff when
General
I'm
Keshu in all
downtime in
matters of
between matches of
intrigue.
Valo.
Though the matter I need help with is
Anything
of a
that I
more
play though that has
personal
downtime like that,
nature.
I probably will be doing that as well.
I am right in trusting you with it. Straight to it, then.
Oh, if I
One
truly
of
knew
our
how to
own
split all my
has gone
audio,
missing.
I probably would be doing it during
Zosin,
stream as well.
One of our closest companions, and Keshu's principal ambassador. My informants tell me.
But I
he
haven't
was
taken the
last
time to
seen
learn how to split
speaking
all
to
my
a
audio.
dark elf named Malin Drad. That's where you come in. Something's got him on edge. He won't talk to any of us. The members of the Blackfin Legion are easily recognizable in Gideon. I need someone he won't see coming. I want you to see if you can speak with him and learn what he and Zosin discussed. He's staying at the Egg and Hammer Inn. The method of information extraction is up to you, and I will see you rewarded. All I ask is that you be discreet. Too many prying eyes will ensure Zosin never opens up to us about whatever is going on.
Kind of want to play State of Decay too. I gotta do that later.
Once it was the name of General Keshu's army. Over time, it has come to be synonymous with those who follow her. Those of us that have been members of the Blackfin Legion since its inception have been close since we hatched from our eggs. Indeed, it includes Zosin, Vosuruk, Pikiril, and myself. We have followed Keshu the longest of anyone. I still remember when Keshu had to rescue Zosin during our rites of maturity, after he fell into a patch of quicksand. He has grown distant lately, meeting in secret with other mages, disappearing for days at a time. There is something troubling him that he does not want his egg siblings to know about. But I believe he might have told Malin Dry.
Did you say nut?
But no villain.
Okay, just wanted to make sure it wasn't just you like choking on like some kind of dick or
He
something.
put his
but-
conjuration skills to work in service of the Ebonheart Pact. Though he's since retired to spend his days.
'Cause I'm pretty sure that'd get me in
drinking
trouble if you were
and
choking on
poring
dick.
over old tomes. Like most arrogant mages, he enjoys making sure others are aware of his superiority. He's a talker. My mistake was not stopping Voss
Oh yeah, I gotta
before she
write
confronted
that
him
down later.
directly. He doesn't want trouble with the Blackfin Legion, so he's playing coy now. Voss Haruk, likely the finest warrior in Gideon, next to Keshu herself, and certainly the strongest of our ranks. She grew up with the rest of us in Sikhat Zol, and much like myself, has served the Black Fin for many years. Apologies, it's Keshu's nickname. Voss was actually the one to witness the event that started it. During one of our trials, Keshu emerged from the dark waters of the swamp to kill 3 Naga. Like a black fin on the prowl, Peak Iril wrote. No, I have not informed her, yet. She is very busy, as you are no doubt aware. Her claws are full with the fallout from your encounter with those crazed Dagonists. I wish to keep her in the dark for a moment. She has enough.
Cool. What was I gonna do? I thought of doing something real quick. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Audio. I'll bring this up slightly because I do enjoy the music. Cool.
Thanks for your help. Word of advice: step lightly around the Dark Elf when you speak with him. He scares easy. I think he soiled his robes when I first asked him about Zosin. T1 says
You know, one of the
that's
things
my
that
fault,
still amazes
though
me
I do not
about
see how.
ESO is for being an MMO, it
I have great love.
it
for
has
him, but we
everything
have always
voiced
been
for the most part.
opposites. When we were hatchlings, I was busy bloodying my scales.
Every character
while he was
that
mixing
speaks
tinctures.
that
He
you
is
can talk
brave,
to
and he is
has
often too
voice
clever
acting
for
to
his
it.
own good. I worry for him.
And it's amazing to me.
No
Because for an
clue
MMO, I feel like that's
Zosin
just like,
is a master
why?
conjurer and a veteran of
Because I
many
feel like most
battles.
people when they play
I have
MMOs
no
kind
doubt
of
that whatever
skip
trouble
majority
he's
of
gotten
dialogue.
himself into, he will not get the
I
better
know
of him.
that I normally
Still,
do.
I believe he needs
I
our
go
help,
unga bunga brain.
whether he asks for it or not.
That's why I'm kind of trying to pay attention to it right now, but the only other one that I could think of that some people pay attention, or like a good chunk of the people pay attention to the story to, would be Final Fantasy. But other than that, I feel like most stories to MMOs end up getting skipped because unga bunga brain. MMOs aren't known for their stories. Like, when was the last time you heard anything interesting about the World of Warcraft story? Actually, I think I know when the last time was, and that was with, what, the first DLC? Wrath of the Lich King? Is that what it is? At least, I think that's the only, like, story of World of Warcraft that ever gets talked about.
Dance,
He
my
has
son.
shoulders as broad as the
Spin and
Geralt's.
swirl.
Too
Oh,
much?
oh, but don't singe the rug. Welcome, welcome. Another adventurer comes seeking the wisdom of Malindrad. Eh? What would it be this time? Conjuration training?
escort through the greater plains, perhaps. I am not drunk. I am retired. Do you know how long I served those ungrateful wretches of the Ebonheart Pact? And was my severance in accordance with my service? Ha! But that's all changed now. Someone finally saw my value. I'm set for life. The very same. To think some consider him my equal in conjuration. Ah! Ridiculous. A true expert knows you never fall in love with your own conjured servants. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just kept raising his offer. He wanted a special ritual stone. I didn't have one, but I taught him the spells to make use of it. And we spoke of Doomvault Porsixid, a place that might contain such a relic. I told him to just summon a new servant. They're all the same. As if a novice could understand the inner workings of a runic conduit intrinsically linked by its very nature to the chaotic creation of kin. Ha! Honestly, talking to you is making me sober. You're worse than that giant lizard woman. The damn fool! I told him to stick to flame Atronachs. Sure, they can be nice to look at, but they're made of fire. He preferred to summon kin, warriors from the Deadlands and beyond. Not my type, but who am I to judge when the coin is good? East out of Gideon, where the Blackwood turns to muck. It's hard to miss, but you should prepare yourself if you intend to enter. That's where Zosin was headed. Happy now?
Cool. Onwards and forwards to my next destination. Work. Alright. Does pick up slightly.
Wait a minute, do I still have that app on my phone?
No, you do not.
I think you know what I think. I think you know what I'm.
Oh, I have no idea what you're not thinking about.
Hold on.
I have a lot of apps on my
There
phone.
it is! Oh my god, I've had this on my phone for years.
Oh.
Hold on. Turn up the volume.
Be careful. Oh. The nut button, huh?
You're back.
I want a real one in real life.
Go to Amazon and order it.
Soon. Did you manage to get anything out of that idiot, Malin Drod? Ugh, these vaults make my scales itch. There's a power to them. More tempting to mages than most, I suspect. Did Malin say what Zosin's after?
I gotta pull something up here.
Love. Oh, not this again. By seed and
Wow,
spleen,
1
I would
month
bet
away
anything
until
that he's
I'm
trying to reach
fucking 1
Syria.
month and 3
It's a
days
long
until I'm
story.
21.
Back when the Blackfin Legion went to war against the Akaviri alongside the Ebonheart Pact, Zosin summoned an entire cohort of Dremora warriors to help turn the tide. Zyria was among them, more loyal to Zosin than all
It's
the rest.
20. Oh, okay, I can get an OK Boomer button.
I wonder.
They fell
Where
for
is
each other on the
my-
battlefield.
There
Then
it is.
Zyria died for him.
A yeet button.
Of course, that's what
Press
conjured
F
servants
button.
do for
It
their
is over here.
masters.
Go away.
But Zosin didn't see it that way. Not with her. Wait, here comes T1.
That's what she said button. A she's button. I rather just like end myself right now.
Zosin hasn't contacted anyone else in the Legion.
Thank God that meme died. Oh, thank God that meme died.
He's looking for Zyria.
I should.
That was just living cringe.
Well, that explains why he didn't tell us anything.
Do I really need a $20 nut button?
Yes. I sort that somehow? Alright.
The person it's sold by is called Nut Button Official.
It's been a few years since I've
What?
heard that name. I take it things went better for you with Malin Drod than they did for
yeah.
Voss. No surprise there.
Two
Tell
things
me
I
what
want
you
to
know. A ritual stone. I suppose that makes sense. I assume Voss told you that Ziria died fighting for Zosin some years back. When a Dremora dies, it reforms on its home plane. But it takes a considerable amount of time before it can be summoned again. My theory is that this ritual stone Zosin went to gather might be able to circumvent the amount of time it would take to summon Ziria. Look, you've already done what I asked.
There's this book I wanted forever. It was called the Alpha Male Bible.
I need you to enter
Prismo
Doom
Psychology
Vault
Attraction.
Porsiksid and find
Arts
Zosin.
of Confidence.
Make sure he's safe.
Hypnotization.
He's clever, but there's no telling what kind of horrors await him in there. Voss and I are needed here. Please, find our egg brother for us.
The more I learn about body language is better.
Try to get him to listen to reason. He doesn't need to rush this. He should discuss it with Keshu and the rest of us. Conjuration is dangerous to begin
Why do I
with.
have to fuck with
A
some of
ritual
these
of this
things?
kind? I'm not even sure Zosin knows what could happen if it goes tail up.
I'll think about it later.
It's dangerous, even for a
Never mind,
seasoned
I
mage
cannot
like
order it
Zosin.
because my
Hostile
fucking if I
Daedra
want
roam the halls.
order it with my Amazon
I've heard
Prime shit,
reports that
I
the
have to
deeper you
use it.
go,
I
the
have to use my
stranger
mom's
things get.
card,
Like it's
and
a
also
window into a
Wait, you don't want to
Send
explain her
Be careful.
why you're buying a nut button?
a nut button, an alpha male Bible, and a fucking self-stirring mug.
I mean, I feel like it'd be quite easy to explain the nut button as soon as it comes in. You literally just click it in front of her, just nut. She'll just be like, okay.
I think she's like 20 years too old to understand.
She'll understand nut. It's a funny fucking thing.
My dad probably would think it'd be stupid as fuck too.
You'd think it'd be stupid, but funny. I think you underestimate how funny the nut button is. The guardian of the chest, Wamasu. Oh, that's why that's weird. I totally thought I had a different skill on. I kind of forgot.
That could totally be a thing. Make a line of bras that have the word Guardians of the Chest on them.
Why?
I think that'd be funny.
No.
Because they are technically.
Yeah. Your point being, it's a waste of a perfectly good marker. No, I should really just do this. How far away is this? Oh.
Yeah.
I've already been through this dungeon. Oops.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this the dungeon? Oh. Yeah, I've been in this dungeon before. I ran circles in this dungeon about 4 times before figuring out what that or the hell the sky shard was. This is what I did yesterday. We're back. We're back at the dungeon. Ooh, that's a cool horse. That's a cool Hans.
No, wait, what?
Hmm.
They're they're coming out with a movie called Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves official trailer.
Not again. Have you seen the other D&D movies?
No, I haven't, but this
Oh.
looks great.
Oh. If you saw the other D&D movies, you would not think that it's a good thing. I haven't seen them, but I've seen enough clips from them to know that they're not good.
It's made by Paramount.
It's still not gonna be good.
Oh, I think when this comes out in theaters, I'm gonna have to watch this because.
And you'll be disappointed.
When are we gonna get D&D started again?
What?
When are we gonna get D&D started again? I want to do D&D again.
When I feel like going through the pain of setting it up. Because I have to get a bunch of things figured out. I have to then figure out how the fuck to even do many of the things. And then, yeah, it would probably be, you know, sometime next year. Earliest would be sometime next year. I'm going to be 100% on it. And when I say earliest, I mean unlikely. Because I need to figure shit out. Yes, I can figure I should be going through and trying to figure shit out as I go, but that isn't how I do stuff. I like to figure everything as much out as I can before starting to do shit. That way I don't look a complete and utter fool.
Is Brayden gonna be over his shit by the end of...
I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna have for it. I don't know. Again, I might just do like a smaller session with just like, I don't know, you, Chad, Eli maybe. If that, maybe. I don't know. I might have to find other people. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens, I guess, within the next year or so. Because I do still have the D&D books. They're sitting on top of my bookcase. I just haven't gotten to it. Unfortunately, I'm not good at explaining things. And that is one thing D&D is all about, is explaining things. Yes, I could use it as a pretty good practice to get used to that.
What are you doing in this cursed place?
But
of course he did.
I might have an
I tried to
issue.
If you really want to do D&D, I would say take the route. If you really want to do D&D, take the route Brayden did, and go find people on like Discord or something like that. Find a random group.
Yes, the Ganez Stone. And in
But
my haste,
then again, if you do that, just know most of those people are serious about D&D, so you can't fuck up for shit. But there probably is like beginner-friendly groups. Hell, if you look around in like D&D groups and stuff like that, you can probably find like people who are there to help teach people on D&D and stuff like that, and get them truly into it.
Wait.
It's just I liked our D&D sessions. It was.
The problem is we barely did any.
Yeah, I know. 2 hours of D&D and the rest of it is just drunken randomness.
I feel like my biggest issue is what's the word?
Take it. Find trees like this.
Humility, pride. I don't know. I don't want to embarrass the shit out of myself by doing some like really stupid voice or fucking something up really badly. Or acting a lot. So I think that's the right word to describe it. Is I don't, because I can RP. My God, when I'm alone, I fucking RP too much sometimes. But it's weirdly embarrassing with other people around me. But I guess that's part of the issue of my whole. That's also tied to probably my social anxiety bullshit. But who knows?
They are blooming pathways teeming with the energy of their
Maybe it's something I get used to over time. If I start it up, I don't know yet. I have a lot of things I need to do.
If I'm to have any chance.
It would be a while before we even really get near that.
It is difficult to explain.
I might bring it up at some point and talk about it.
Requires a focus of two distinct points.
Maybe I start actually working on some
where
things
the
towards
entity
it.
currently
But
is, and where you wish it to appear.
yeah, I don't know.
I underestimated the
I feel like my biggest issue is I'm trying, or I almost started going into D&D by DMing without actually ever doing a full D&D like playthrough, I guess.
It's more complicated than
I don't
that.
think I'm ready to DM. I feel like
Chaotic energy of
I definitely need to play
through into
in a few
Nirn.
D&D games before I even
But
think
it's
about DMing.
overlapping our reality without replacing what is here.
So, I'd say probably want to find a DM. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll get everybody together. I'll look around online and see if I can't find a DM that
I have enough magicka to shroud myself
can make it entertaining.
Yeah, just Brayden's that over his shit. It would have to be without him.
Again, and even then, it's like when I do start looking around, maybe you guys can do that too, so I don't have to be the only one. Because I don't like reaching out to people, but again, that's something that I want to get through and get out of not being bothered by. Who knows? Maybe. One day. I don't fucking know. Unfortunately. Just too many things. Too many variables for me right now. Too many things I gotta deal with in life. Don't worry about it. I'm already throwing away so much time by doing what I do normally. Adding D&D in there would be extremely fucking hard. As much as I would love to. One day, though. One day. And who knows, maybe if I actually start getting anywhere with streaming, I'll start actually talking online and networking shit, but I'm also really lazy about that, so. You know, everything I hear about, like, how to, you know, make progress on Twitch or YouTube is, well, networking or, you know, building up a community somehow, somewhere, and it's like, I don't do that. I just want to go fucking dry and figure out whether or not it will work. And if it does work, then I can laugh at those people who all say it. Yes, it would be easier probably, but even then, getting noticed online at all is just a 50-50. Sorry, it's more like a 1 in 527 chance, if that. But maybe things might happen. I do kind of have a bunch of goals set in mind, like if it ever gets to that point, I'll start doing X thing. But a lot of those goals involve me even getting to the point where I'm an affiliate. I think that's what it is, yeah, affiliate. If I can get to the point of even being an affiliate, then maybe I'll think about more stuff. But until even that, nah. Everything's kind of just I'll stream, cool, if I get anywhere. If I don't, oh well. It just kind of allows me to talk to myself and not seem completely crazy. I don't have to have complete internal monologue talking to myself. Yeah.
Had a really big disappointment lately.
Did you look down?
You know how I'm a big fan of. You know how I'm a super big fan of Logan Paul. Well, he started his own drink brand called Prime with KSI. So I got it, and I heard, they had the biggest dickhead on Shark Tank say that it tasted great and stuff like that. And if it was bad, you would know it. He would say it. And I tried it, and oh my fucking god, it is the most shittiest drink I have ever drank. It tastes like it's 1 part freaking corn syrup, and the aftertaste stays in your mouth for hours. Oh, and I got like 6 of them.
I don't know, I lost more respect for Logan Paul recently. Because I've kind of been listening to older podcasts, and they kind of brought up everything about it, with the whole forest, and the whole him being in Japan. But it was also the fact of, do you know everything he did there?
Yeah, I know what he did.
Just the forest and stuff. No, he was completely like disrespectful and shit. Like, he would throw...
Trust me, I watched all of his videos within minutes of him posting it.
Yeah, but like that, when I heard about that, like, everything he did was just him being a piece of shit to people in Japan. It's like, wow, I've lost all respect that I didn't have for him.
But he's put that into the past now. He's completely given up YouTube and focused more on his podcast and his
well, yeah, because he completely ruined
drink.
his YouTube career. He got canceled, therefore completely dropped the YouTube career, focused on something else that you had that you were working on, like merch and shit like that.
And the boxing.
Yeah, the boxing has given him more.
Bullshit rigged last fight.
Oh my god, your favorite YouTuber didn't win in a match that's clearly rigged from the start. All these YouTubers basically agree on who makes more money, or who can make the most money if they win, and then they fucking make the deal. I do not give a fuck about the boxing scene. I feel like it's all most likely rigged and none of it matters. Maybe there is some legitimacy to him, but I feel like it's just
there is no legitimacy in that fucking last match, his second match of KSI. He did not fucking hit him. That call was completely BS.
Again, it wouldn't surprise me if all of the boxing matches are just rigged from the start. Because why wouldn't they? They know what's going to make the most money. It's a bunch of big YouTubers gathered in one area to fight each other, who can then talk about different ways to make money, figure out what the easiest way to make money is. I doubt. I will not believe that those are not rigged from the start.
And changing of subjects, did you hear about the new glitch in Destiny 2?
Glitch or intentional thing right now?
No, it's glitched.
Intentional.
Are we talking about the same thing?
The perk that allows you to have an infinite mag size?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's intentional right now. That's
to
not
have
a glitch.
Fucking 20 rounds in the Izanagi's burden.
It is not a
you
glitch.
You could probably annihilate a mountain with it.
It is not a glitch. It is the intentional way that is supposed to work. They just didn't take into account anything when making that perk. Because fucking Brayden was telling me about it. There was some dude who had like a 20-minute video of him just shooting the sweet business without reloading. Because he had the armamentarium and like 12,000 bullets in the mag.
Yes, that is a Titan moment right there.
It's one of those things.
No, it's not called Armentarium. It's called War Rig.
Or whatever. It's one of the. I always get the Armentarium and War Rig mixed up. But
Armentarium is the one
it's the double
that
shot
grenade.
Yeah. It's the double fucking shot grenade. I know. I just get them mixed up.
Double any grenade.
Whatever. I don't fucking care. But yeah, no, that's all intentional.
Know this shit.
It's all intentional. And then I had seen a fucking TikTok about like. It was a guy kind of joking like with his comms, and he was like just walking around like the open area of what the fuck is the place? The Throne World. And he had a friend be like, "Hey, they're over at B," and he's like, "All right," just starts walking over there with an SMG with 1,000 rounds in the mag. He just starts walking in the direction. It's like, yep. But yeah, no, it's intentional. It's just they didn't take into account anything. And also, they aren't going to be, from my understanding, the Bungie will no longer be open about a bunch of the stuff that they're doing anymore. They're going to be staying fairly close about a lot of the shit they're doing. Because they got so many death threats recently. Over some stupid thing, I don't remember. I don't know, Braden tells me a lot of shit. I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't pay attention to half the things people tell me when I'm playing something. If I'm focusing on whatever I'm doing. And, well, I've been playing Valorant a lot, talking to Braden. So my brain kind of goes off. Wait, and also, at the same time, like I said, I'm watching a YouTube video or a stream at the same time and playing Pokemon. So my focus to anything is just kind of like... I'm somewhat focused on Valorant, but I'm also staring over at my screen for Pokemon, trying to figure out what my next move should be. Because trying to do a hardcore Nuzlocke, I need to go download a certain thing so that the cheats on it so I can cheat in Mercandy and do the hardcore Nuzlocke properly and not have to do the boring part of training.
You know, I just saw this cursed video. You know the character select screen when you pick Fuse, he like has that little missile thing and he throws it behind him?
Yeah.
You know the bomb girl from Genshin Impact? Little bomb girl?
Flea, yes.
Yeah, they basically mixed those together, and it looks so bad.
You know, I kind of want to play Genshin, but I don't. Like, the gameplay actually looks like it's been fun recently, and the story, from my understanding, the story just keeps getting pretty decent in the areas and everything. But the only thing that keeps me from ever going near it is the fact that I know my problems with gacha. I will spend money. I will.
I will never play a gacha on PlayStation ever because I spend enough money on non-gacha games.
Oh, that's the thing is, if I
wasn't it to a point where Mitchell was spending $1,000 every 2 weeks?
that motherfucker played the game for 3 months and I think he spent $3K or something. He spent more than me on that game and I played it for a couple months. That motherfucker spent more than me. That's all I remember. Because I just remember thinking to myself, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And then proceeded to spend another $100 on the game. I had one character I wanted, and that was, what is her name? Kaching or Kiking? I never know how to pronounce her name. Lightning Girl with the sword and twin tails, because her fucking DPS was insane and I needed it. Because I had Venti, but I used him just for movement. I did not actually care for Venti's abilities to attack. He was movement, that was it.
Even though his ult was super overpowered with fire.
Oh yeah, it was really overpowered with a lot of different elements in certain situations. His ult, basically, I used his ability for movement and his ult when I needed to do a big clear. Why is that stuttering so bad? Why is that stuttering so bad? Let me check something. But actually stuttering. It's not stuttering as bad, but it's weird. Why is this stuttering?
God, what's it? Ben, I wanted to ask you what the song is, but it's... Here, fuck it. Why
not? Every time we touch, turn it off.
Good to have you back, brother.
Yeah.
Not to have to sound
I
so
remember that song when I was a kid, and oh my god, there's no way I could sit. It was like sit still or you lose. I'm like, fuck it.
Dude, the fact that I legit heard like one part that just like the one voice and I just knew immediately. I swear I don't memorize. I swear I don't know songs.
I intend to attempt to summon Ziria again. However, my
I can't sit still while listening to that song. It's just so fucking good.
T1
Dude, I used to listen to that song all the time anyways. It was like one of my favorite songs for a while.
Having her here now could save lives.
It's like one of those songs where like
On the other
you're
hand,
working out and
Voss Haruk is right to caution that
what is he?
Ziria is an outcast kin.
What is it?
She
What
cut
is it?
ties with her clan, and they will hunt
Well,
her.
I wonder what he's listening to, and the other girl's like, oh, probably like death metal, and it's just some anime. The Order is a Rabbit outro.
Not gonna lie, the hardest one for me, I think, the hardest song for me to listen to and not kind of bop to is Rockefeller Street. I like every time I have to fucking bop to it because I just think of the video.
And yet an outcast Dremora will almost certainly draw some measure
You don't
of
know what
unwanted
Rockefeller Street is, do you?
towards the Blackfin Legion.
Sounds familiar.
Look it up real quick. You'll know it immediately.
Speak with T1 and Voss Haruk.
Because you'll probably end up getting the video.
Were it not for you, I would never have retrieved the stone, and this choice would not be before
Rockefeller
us
Shank?
now.
Rockefeller
I will
Street.
respect your decision. Which do you
Straight?
think is the
Street.
wiser
Street.
course?
Oh yeah, I recognize the
Having
image.
Ziria by
Yep,
my
yep, I
side
listen to the
once
song all the
more
time
will
too.
certainly
You can't help but try to do the dance.
With the
So what
two
if a
cute
few
fucking
more Dremora
cat
come
girls in the
looking for a
front.
fight? We will
That's
No,
like
that's
original.
caramel
back to
dancing.
oblivion.
Oh, that dance!
Thank
The one where he's like putting his hands to the side back.
Yeah,
and
the
forth,
dabbing. The
Playing
dabbing.
Osu.
Yes, the dabbing. You know what? I said I want to try doing 2 hours and shit, but I really just don't have the attention span for it right now. I think at least an hour a day should be good enough. So, you know what? I'm gonna end stream. Ow, fuck, there goes my headset. Smack my headset
Did
right
you
at
just end the stream?
and now.